Hi everyone, it's Dasher Dave here, and I'm back for another crafty video. So this time I am picking up a challenge that was set to me by Angela at the Travelling Crafter. So she had set me a challenge to basically explain how my channel name came about and a bit about my background of crafting. So this challenge apparently was set up, it's called What's in a Name Tag, and it was set up by BB's Closet Creations and Paper Confessions with Karamia, and Angela the Travelling Crafter mentioned me. I know that Angela used to come along and watch my lives. I know that we watch each other's videos when we both have time. Sorry, I'm just picking a bit of glue off the back of my hand, which is too much information really. But yeah, so she'd challenged me to tell you how I came about with my channel name, why I started doing videos, and basically, you know, a bit about my crafting background. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sit and poke these bits out whilst I talk to you, and try not to draw blood. I thought I might as well be doing something while I'm sat here talking to you. So yeah, so my channel name is obviously Dash of Dave. Okay, my actual name is Dave, and this isn't gonna work, is it? So let me pick up another one I know that has cut. So yeah, my channel name is Dash of Dave, and my actual name is Dave. And it really came about because previously my channel had been cut. Now this was going back some 4 years now. My channel was called Crafty Moose because my nickname is Moose. Okay, so I had a channel called Crafty Moose. I didn't really do much on it because I wasn't really very brave and doing that kind of stuff, and I really didn't think anybody would want to watch me, to be fair. So I that all changed really when I became a brand ambassador for Artistry Inc., who they put out that they wanted design team members and that they wanted a brand ambassador to go and work on and demonstrate on TV for them, with their products, etc. I applied, and to my astonishment, after sending in a couple of videos of me demonstrating stuff and talking, I got it. So I was kind of a bit shocked by that, but what I did establish quickly was that I needed a brand separation. So from Crafty Moose, which was my own brand, using Artistry Inc., but not being under the name Artistry Inc., so that I could talk about the demos that I've done, tag in Artistry Inc., but not dilute the brand by calling myself Artistry Inc., if that makes any sense. So we were just chatting one day, and somebody, I believe it was somebody at work, had just said to me, well, everybody needs a Dash of Dave, don't they? And it just came about from there, and I thought, oh, actually, that's quite a good name, Dash of Dave. So I ended up calling myself Dash of Dave. So ironically, when I went to do my video test, before I went on TV, I ran into somebody called Dash of D. So and she had her own Instagram channel. I don't know whether she still does anything. I didn't stay in touch with her, so I don't know. So apologies, Dash of D, if you... Sorry, things are just falling off around me now. If she's still doing it, I'm really sorry. I don't know. Lost track of her. She was basically doing soft crafting stuff, I think it was anyway. So yeah. So I went on to TV and I became a brand ambassador for Artistry Inc., and I did that for about 12 months, a couple of appearances on TV, a lot of videos and things, and then the company they decided that it was too expensive to carry on down that route, and they pulled out, and so I was left wanting to do more stuff. So I ended up walking down the route of, well, let's just carry on with this, stay as Dash of Dave. I'd started to build, at the time I had, I don't know, not many, 50 subscribers maybe, and I just thought, well, it's time to see where this road takes me. And so then I continued to do my crafting and build my channel. Now, as some of you know, I do have my own range of digitals. I sell digitals on my Etsy store, and they are sold under the name of, they're by Dash of Dave, they're Stash of Dave, and that's just literally because it was, it followed on, didn't it? Stash, we all have a paper stash, so Stash of Dave, Dash of Dave, and anything that rhymes, might get used in the future. Who knows? So yeah, so that's basically how my name came about. I still have Moose tattooed on me. I still get called Moose, not very often these days though. Most people name me as Dave these days. Never been David, by the way. Those people that have called me David, well, they do it only once. Yeah, my mum doesn't call me David either, so she calls me Dave. So that's the Dash of Dave side of things. And as it comes to craft, I'm a paper crafter. I used to teach. I used to teach adults confidence and motivation and employability skills and building CVs and attending interviews and that sort of thing. But I then also taught mindfulness, and I did mindfulness through art. And one of the things we used to make a lot of is paper flowers. So occasionally you might see me make paper flowers. I think a couple of videos ago I made some paper flowers, some very easy hyacinths. And I still like making paper flowers, but I really got into junk journaling really basically a very similar sort of time to when I was doing my TV stuff. So I did that, and then I started to, because of the stuff that I was using, it was very journally stuff, and I hadn't really done that before. I'd made paper flowers, I'd done cards and things, but then I started to come down this route. And one of my first videos on here is me and my first ever journal that I made, my first ever junk journal. And yeah, it all went really from there. I'm just me. I tried. Although I've started editing these days, I tried to be very honest with you. If I'm not sure how to make something, I won't say that. I won't bluff my way in through making something. If I make something and somebody else has made it before and I know who they are, then I will tag them. I know very much that really we should be sharing the love, especially with the little channels like myself and Angela and that sort of thing, where we don't the algorithm is stacked against us. The algorithm, I don't know whether you know about the algorithm on YouTube, but if you are not a huge name, then your videos are unlikely to be recommended to other people. So the more people that like your videos, the more likely YouTube is to recommend your videos to other people. So that's why we always go on about, like, recommending videos. Please give it a like. That's all we ask, is give it a like. I think I'm going to need to cut another one of those. So yeah, so that's really how my name came about. My channel has started to grow. I think I'm on 1,130 something now. Apologies. I have over 300, well, nearly 400 videos, and I have been. I'm sorry. I you know when you're trying to do something and talk at the same time. No, that's not going to be wide enough, Dave. Yeah, I have over nearly 400 videos now, and I've been going for over 3 years, doing the Dash of Dave for myself, Dash of Dave stuff, and it's growing. It's, you know, we're plodding along. We're still doing stuff, and you know, I still do stuff with Brian. I used to do a lot of lives with Brian. Don't do so many lives these days, simply because neither of us don't have the time to do it. So anyway, I'm not going to bother cutting that, because I'm nearly done anyway. What I'll do is I'll glue and stick this down, and then I'll cut that out when I'm not on camera, because I need to find some paper to do it with. So yeah, so thank you very much for nominating me, Angela. I will say I'm sorry I didn't do it straight away. I as some of you know, I lost my auntie a couple of weeks ago, and it was a bit difficult to do challenges and things, because I had to just craft when I felt like I was able to, and also, you know, I didn't want to be disrespectful to her memory, so by doing challenges, etc. So she's not been buried yet, because there's a backlog apparently of burials in the UK. So let's try and give this a fighting chance of putting it the right way up, Dave. There we go, that way up. I think that's the right way up. Anyway, that's 12, isn't it? Yes, that's 12. From what I remember, my Roman numerals. But yeah, thank you very much to Angela for nominating me. I did say to her the other day, I will get round to it. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry it's taken me so long. When it comes to nominations, that's like, I've noticed a lot of people have been nominated. So maybe I should nominate Brian, who is the Silvered Fox. I would like to nominate Leslie Pethybridge, Silver Moon Creations. I'd like to nominate Joe from Josephine's Craft Room. And I'm trying to think of other people that haven't already been, that I know. Sue from Paper Inspirations. And wow, you're supposed to nominate 5, and I think that's 4. Or is that 5? I can't remember. I can't count and glue at the same time. So I don't know who else. Who else should I nominate? I feel like I'm under the microscope now, under the lens. I don't know. That's it. I think I'm going to have to leave it at just the 4. I'm sorry, but I kind of, chickened out there, because I can't think of anybody else. I was looking to my left because I've made a list of a couple of people, and that's all I could think of offline as well. So I know a lot of you have already been nominated to participate. So I can't obviously use those again. So anyway, that's it. So that's the reason why. So you know a little bit more about me. So, you know, I know it's unusual, a male crafter in this kind of junk journal-y sector, and it's taken a while for us to kind of, you know, get our subscription numbers up. But I really recommend that you give Leslie, Brian and Joe a go, and definitely have a look at Sue at Paper Inspirations. Me and Sue are good friends as well, and yeah, so that's it. So you know a little bit more about me, and anybody that wanted to know, I'm 53 years old, and I live in Batley in the United Kingdom. So that's it. That's all I need to say. I think I'm going to give you far too much information. I better go before I give you my bank details. Nobody wants those. Trust me. You'd feel sorry for me. All right, folks. Take care. Thank you very much for listening to me. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Give it a like. Give it a share. And I will see you all here next time. All right. Take care, folks. Love to you all. Big hugs. And I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.